Hi, hello, welcome back to the channel. I am Miltania. I make vlogs documenting my life here in New York and other stuff too. So if you're interested, subscribe, like, comment, and all of that. I just got back in a couple days ago. I think that's where we're left off when I left for the trip. Honestly, I'm a little bit exhausted right now. That is because as I was getting ready this morning, my freaking cycle started, which is kind of good because I kind of want to have some plans this weekend. But this month, and I don't know if it was because I was like super physically active, even though I kind of tend to be. I don't know what it was, but I didn't even feel it starting. The only thing that told me last night that I knew that it was coming within like the next 24 hours or something like that was that in the middle of dinner I was eating and I lost my appetite in the middle of dinner. And I went for a run and exercise yesterday too. Usually I can have like a full meal. Lost my appetite in the middle of dinner. I said, oh, she is one stop away. I got back on Sunday. Today's Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday were just like getting work done, like my actual job work, because I was just, for whatever reason, scheduled my Monday and Tuesday to be very busy. Why? I don't know. I'm probably gonna catch up with you guys a little bit later because one, I want to unpack. I haven't unpacked. I have to do my laundry. I have groceries coming. Honestly, I was ordering my groceries while I was on the trip. I was like, what are we gonna eat when we get back? Because we are getting back to our routine, and surely I did. My work schedule today is actually a little bit bonkers. I have one 1 hour meeting, then I have a big 2 hour meeting, then I have another 1 hour meeting, then I have I have a 30-minute internal admin that I blocked off on my calendar so I can get stuff done. Then I have an hour and 1 hour meeting and then another 1 hour meeting. So I have big chunks of just meetings all day long today. So I just finished working and it is time to unload my groceries. I'm gonna unload groceries and then we're gonna unpack and do a little bit of a trip recap while I unpack. But first, let's get my groceries out of the way. Also, my bestie, wait, can you guys see this? She sent me cookies. She ordered me some cookies from Levain. Of course I would. Look it. They're all chocolate chip because I literally don't dabble with other cookies. As always, I got a case of eggs, bananas, 2 bunches of kale, 3 stalks of corn. I've actually been grilling a lot, so I'm gonna probably put these corn cobs on the grill. I actually think I'm gonna grill a whole bunch of vegetables this week. I don't feel like being on the stove, you know? Asian eggplants, regular zucchini, got a bunch of carrots, shiro plums, some everything bagels, monkfish, chicken thighs, uncured bacon. Let's recap a little bit. Hopefully I mentioned that we went to West Virginia was for the birthday get together for those few days. I did bring my camera, but to be honest, it was a lot of new people. There was like 18 people, 17 people there. And I was basically the newest person. So I didn't want to have my camera running around new people. You know what I mean? But the trip itself was mad fun. Honestly, what I really want to tell y'all about. So we did 2 hikes. We did a hike on Saturday, which was the day after we got there. And that hike was like, honestly, it was a cleansing spiritual hike. I sweat so much. But it was like a good pregame for Friday we did that hike. Saturday is when we did like the real big kind of event of the trip, which was a Via Ferrata. Me personally, Via who? Via what? Never heard of her. When I tell y'all, crazy. I have never done anything like that in my life before. And like, I'm an active person. I work out, I like, you know, I do my things. So anyway, 8 of us ended up doing the hike. The whole like party, whatever, didn't end up doing it. She had sent like a text or an overview or like a couple TikToks about like what the hike was gonna entail and like what we were gonna do. I didn't read it. I said, I don't want to know. The only thing I think I did see was the bridge. I got scared immediately when I saw this. I'm not going to look at any more of this because if I look too much, I'm going to get way too scared to go. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to say yes. And so when I got there, I didn't feel like I knew what else to expect. But one thing about me, I'm always going to want to try a new experience. Always. Like, my literal motto in life is like, try anything once, except a few things, but try anything once, you don't like it, you don't do it again. And we get there, we get geared up, helmets, harness, and like what are those things called? We like have a walk up to it, so I'm like, okay, this is the start of the start. By the way, the place was called NRocks in West Virginia, so if anyone wants to go, check that out. The guide was telling us, like, kind of, there were 2 guides. The one that was working with us, he was kind of like walking us through the like process and like making sure that we had all our safety gear set up.
Yeah, so other than that, we have like 3 exits, really 2 on the tour, but this right here is an exit.
We go up and we start the first climb. Mind you, this day, it was like anticipated that we were gonna get rain. When it started sprinkling, it was literally right when we were at the most, at least when we were starting, it seemed super difficult because like we had, I don't think any of us had ever done something like that before. And so, or the vast majority had never done something like that before. This basically a turning point at when you're climbing. So basically this is the rock face, and then this is one side and this is the other side. So we are coming from this side and we have to like go around this part. So you can't really see what's on the other side. So everybody's like freaking out, and this is when it starts to rain. And mind you, just let me jump back, this is a 4-hour climb. That part was the most nerve-wracking part. I'm actually happier that it wasn't sunny because it would have been a lot more, I think, a lot harder to get through all of that with the sun beating down on our backs.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Skylar.
Thank you. Thank you for building this beautiful plaza.
Do you like Skylar or do you get like Sky?
I prefer Skylar.
Okay.
I'll call you daddy at some point.
He was just like chilling out at the gap. He was like, nah, you just go ahead. Anyway, all that to say, because I could really talk about this, it was very exciting. It's been a long time since I've done something so, I think, physically challenging. And honestly, it was even more mentally challenging than anything, because like the physical part, you're kind of just trying your best to get through it, but mentally it's just like telling yourself, or telling myself, not to be afraid and like, it's fine, like you're good, you're harnessed, you're doing what you need to do. And I got to, like, I stopped for a second and like I just had this moment of just being like, very grateful. Everything was so beautiful. It was so new. I guess I hadn't been out of my comfort zone in that way in such a long time. Allowing myself to say yes and to try new things, even though like I am definitely nervous. I just had to take a second to take it in and appreciate like the experience and like getting to do that and meeting new people and just things that honestly I haven't done in a very long time. It did something for my inner child, it did something for adult me. If you are interested seriously in putting yourself out there, trying something new, whether it be a new activity, a new sport, something that like you would never think that you would do or even think of doing, just go ahead and do it. Or if you even are given the opportunity, because it's not like I went out of my way to go seek out this opportunity. It was something that was presented to me and I just said yes, and it just made me feel like a badass, honestly. I hope that we all can be inspired to take opportunities, give ourselves opportunities, and kind of just make the best and make the most of the time that we have and that we're given. And I think also because a year ago I was in such a different place. 2 years ago I was in a much different place. As time passes, I'm just rediscovering parts of myself and discovering new parts of myself and broadening my like world and my life. I'm going through kind of a metamorphosis of sorts, and this was just one of those experiences that was a part of that. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks for listening to that little ramble there.
Won't matter as much as creating exciting and
One way you can lock up a spot without tribute for Team US.
Hello you guys, happy Saturday. Today is Saturday. I can't even believe this. Like, I don't know how this week is going. Well, the week is over. This month, this week, this year, these days, everything is just moving so fast. Like, baby, slow down. I'm currently about to go to meet up with some of my neighbors, actually. So, well, real quick, because I had a couple things to talk about, because, you know, I'm getting ready. Let's chat. So I have some girly neighbors, and one of them, I like talk to her every now and then. We see each other, we say hey or whatever, and we were gonna go get coffee at some point, but like we never got to. So this morning, I was like getting my day started. She knocked on my door and she was like, yeah, some of the girls in the neighborhood are like meeting up to just get to know each other, like, I don't know, try to build a little community around the neighborhood. So of course I said yes, because I feel like the universe is very much trying to push me in the direction of like just getting myself out there in the world. I'm honestly just very grateful for that. I told her that I won't be able to stay very long because on another topic, I want to come back and I want to edit videos. It's the weekend. Is this too bright? I don't think I mentioned this before, but I'm using NARS. I got this travel size one because I wanted to see how it was doing. Also, that's a cut on my finger and I'm ashy, so what's new? But this is NARS in Amande, and then this is my OG like regular color caramel. I'm doing inner corner caramel and then Amande everywhere else. I just want to brighten up directly to my under eyes a little bit, so I hope that's working. I'm trying to get better at this stuff. Also, I did a face mask last night. I like put on a bunch of skincare. Did a super duper like hydrating face mask with one of my Mediheel masks, and I feel like my skin is like super bright and poppin' today, baby. That aside, I'm trying to go up there in like 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. I have my hair setting. These little twists, by the way, they kind of did their big one. I've had them in for like 2 weeks now, so I didn't do them super duper tight, so they're kind of on their way out, but they served their purpose. Anyway, like I said, yeah, time is moving really fast, and mostly I want to come back and edit and work on YouTube because I'm like really trying. I really want to try to become more consistent on here. Like, I feel good having the videos filmed and the content ready, but simultaneously I have anxiety about the fact that like, hello girl, like get your edits done. And I'm like so slow sometimes when it comes to editing, and I'm like, oh, I don't like this, I want to change that, I want to change this, I don't like that. Like getting in my head just a little bit, not getting into my head about like the fact that I don't think that I can do it. It's more so the fact that like I change my mind about stuff so often, and so I'm gonna try to get better at like editing content a little bit quicker, because I really want to build up that like schedule and like have my videos out. To me, I just want things to be current. I want things to like kind of have some sort of a existence in like the real current world. And I'm kind of just saying all this so that I can be probably accountable to myself and kind of kick my own ass into gear. I want to grow my little YouTube community or whatever. So anyway, I feel like I'm getting so back into my girly pop era. Loving that for me, honestly. I need to either, so I'm wearing these, the Skims bra. It's like the fits everybody, which honestly, they're delicious. Why did I take so long? But I feel like I need to get some really good thin pasties because I don't actually hate having my bra strap show. So maybe I'll look that up somewhere. I feel like half up, half down is my signature hairstyle. It doesn't matter literally what I'm doing. I always want my hair to be half up, half down. I just think it's a vibe. So this is my full little outfit. Literally my basic look. Tank tops that I have a bajillion of. I get them from Anthropologie. These pants are from Zara. And my necklace, whatever, same deal. I'm gonna wear my flip-flops and then we're out.
I'm at the park now. I'm here before Che because I'm an early, on time, never late girl. That's me. That's my new identity, being on time. It's actually so beautiful. There's a lot of people outside today. Like, New York is giving it to me right now. Can you guys peep how beautiful it is? Oh my God, look at this dog. Oh my God, look at that dog. Cutie pie. But anyway, I gotta call Che because I think she's calling me. I gotta figure out where she is. But y'all, today is like peak beautiful, like peak beautiful New York summer day. It is gorgeous. Where is this woman?